Hi everyone, this is Martha. I'm a relationship counselor and clinical sexologist. And I have a question from somebody who is on my Patreon. And I am taking his question and sharing it with all of you so that all of you can benefit. If you want to ask me a question, please consider joining me on Patreon or get one of those ask me any sex question option that is available on my website. That's eroscoaching.com. Okay, so the question is, what is a healthy way to be after sex? So the question is, after sex, a healthy way to be after sex. And there are a few parts to this question. So I'll just say that the question implies that there's a right way, healthy way, right way. So I want to say that there is no right way to be after sex. In fact, a lot of people, the moment they have sex, they feel very tired. That is because the body releases a lot of hormones. So there's the oxytocin that is being released. So I'm looking all this up and reading from there. It's just easier. The where is it? Oh my God. The oxytocin is released, and this is often accompanied by the melatonin, which actually regulates your body clock. So you start to feel really relaxed, warm, fuzzy, and sleepy. And there is a difference apparently for people with different genders. People with vaginas often are more sensitive to the adrenaline or stimulant effect, so they can feel more energized, whereas for people with penises, they have this morphine-like effect of the endorphins that are released, so they start to feel really sleepy. However, this person who asked me this question is actually a penis owner, and this person actually says, what's healthy way to be after sex, or what is a good use of my time for that half hour or so after sex? I find that a half hour of yoga is more healthy and enjoyable than switching on the news channel, as an example. So most people with penises that I know of, they fall asleep because of what I mentioned, this morphine-like effect of the endorphins and also the release of oxytocin and all these other hormones. However, if this person asking this question feels that doing yoga is good, it makes sense. Why? Because after you have had an orgasm or after sex, you, even if there's no orgasm, you generally feel more relaxed and happy. And when you do yoga, you stretch your body and you are a lot more relaxed and more in your body. And when you stretch out your whole body, you feel even more relaxed. So this amplifies the effects of sex. And if this person is not sleepy, by all means, go ahead, do your yoga. Is the question then now is yoga beneficial? So I looked it up, and there is this Ayurveda teacher on the internet who is saying that he doesn't recommend doing yoga immediately after sex. He recommends doing yoga after a shower. And I think because sex is energizing, so he says it's not beneficial to do yoga when you're not in a peaceful state of mind. However, I think this is very subjectional for different people. Different people will feel differently when they have an orgasm or have had sex. So if you already feel relaxed and you feel by all means you want to jump into doing yoga, then do so. I also want to share that I couldn't find any literature on this, but I remember many years ago when I attended some Tantra training, my Tantra teacher was actually recommending doing inversions after sex. So inversions are positions where your head is downwards. So like for instance, headstand would be an example of an inversion, or like downward dog would be an inversion. And the whole purpose of it is when you have had an orgasm, the sexual energy, usually from your genitals, starts to shoot up your spine and through your whole body. And so after sex, after orgasm, if you invert yourself, the intention of doing the inversion, this is a physical act, but the intention is to move the sexual energy up the chakras, and also to continue to have the blood flow through the whole body, so that this energy kind of like moves through the whole body. And they believe that these subtle energies and also this orgasmic energy will support the person's spiritual evolution. So it is a very interesting question that I actually received. um, so there is a school of thought actually that says that doing yoga after sex helps to subliminate, helps to raise the sexual energy even better. um, but don't worry if you can't do all these fancy yoga poses. I believe that the intention is really very important. So the most common thing that I actually found when I was searching for an answer is the cleanliness. Most people after sex actually clean up. So they wash up, they throw the condom away if they're using a condom, and they pee, because peeing is a way that can help reduce the risk of sexually transmitted infections from going up the urethra into the bladder, regardless of gender. So I see a lot more articles around cleaning up after sex rather than what to do after sex. Most people just cuddle to enjoy the full effects of the oxytocin. In this case, if you want to do yoga, by all means do it. There's really no right or wrong way. There are also people that I know of, they pray immediately after sex because of their religion. They believe sex is sinful, or whatever reason, they pray after sex. So do what feels good for you, and there's really no right and wrong answer. So this is Martha answering the question, is there a healthy way to be after sex? Thanks for watching this video, and have a good day.